Did you know that reading the book of John is walking through the tabernacle of Moses and the temple of Israel? Very many people find the book of Leviticus especially very hard to understand and even very boring. But what if I told you that the book of John can help you explain the book of Leviticus and it can become the most exciting book ever? The book of Leviticus is essentially about the tabernacle of Moses and the priesthood of Israel, and priests used to function in the temple. The Gospel of John explicitly frames Jesus as the fulfillment of the tabernacle and the temple of Israel. John chapter 1 verse 14 says that the word became flesh and dwelt among us. That word dwelt there is the word tabernacle. So it actually reads, the word became flesh and tabernacled among us. If you look at the NLT and other versions, they say the word became flesh and pitched his tent among us. In John 2 verse 19 to 21, Jesus himself explicitly replaces the physical building of the temple with himself. He says, destroy this temple and in 3 days I will raise it up. And John tells us, but he was speaking about the temple of his body. So if Jesus is the temple, then the Gospel of John is indeed a walk through that temple. Now, the book of Leviticus was an instruction manual per se for how to approach a holy God through the temple, while the Gospel of John is a revelation of how God approached us in the new tabernacle of the body of Jesus Christ. And in order to narrow down into one specific thing, today I want us to talk especially about the feasts that are found in the book of Leviticus. John structures his gospel around the Levitical feasts. All of these Levitical feasts are found in Leviticus chapter 23. So let me today help you at least understand one chapter of Leviticus before we go to other chapters. In Leviticus chapter 23, God gives the feasts of the Lord to the Israelites. The Hebrew word is moedim, which literally means the appointed time. So the feasts of the Israelites were actually appointed times by the Lord. They were divine appointments. It is as though the writer of Leviticus set the stage, and then the book of John, the curtain raises and the actor appears to perform the reality. Allow me today to only cover 3 feasts, and then tomorrow I shall cover the rest. Feast number 1 is the Passover feast, the Pesach. In Leviticus chapter 23, verse 4 to 5, Moses says, these are the appointed feasts of the Lord, the holy convocations, which you shall proclaim at the time appointed